All right, chat. What's going on? Why is Rice so fly? She deserves it, you know? She's got to have something going for her. What's going on, TV? What's going on, Cart? What you mean I started streaming? Slowly feeling the level of dread. I feel you. What's going on, Coke? I'm kind of like, right now I'm just kind of like being greedy with the rest of my builds. But I'm like, do I actually do, is there anything else to really do? Like I'm about just fucking run it at this point. Unless I try to build somebody new. Like that Tyson we built on stream the other day. It's been doing all right. CM18. Yeah, I just started doing independent parents for it. Leveling up support cards if you need them. I should go through some of the stories. There's a lot of stories that I need to go through. See you, Dragon. You submitted a run, but it's kind of outdated. Why, like much better now or something? Or learned a lot since then. Well, that's good. That's kind of the goal, you know. You have a complaint? Oh boy. Well, maybe we'll just do a random one then, you know? We'll probably do like 2 of them and then go in there. RNG said nah. I still gotta finish my team trials teams. I gotta make it top 500, otherwise Cart won't respect me. Let's see who we got on deck. I still think even analyzing some of your own mistakes could still be good for people that trying to figure it out. Like it's under a blanket, does it? I'll move it into my face. Streaming during dinner, let's go. All right, chat, let's see. Now it's good. I didn't really change much. Kind of put it a little bit closer to my face. A lot of runs people sent in were like pretty good. Not too much to like really critique. Besides, like, you know, just get a higher roll for it. I'm trying to pick one that's like a good example. I mean, I don't really know. I'm just checking the stat lines at the end. Okay, let's check this one out. I got an S+. It's true. If you send in a run, you can't complain about it anymore. All right. Let me check out this Sweet Toaster run. I don't know what happened into it. I skipped to the end. I saw their ranking. What is Sweet Toaster's growth rates? There's always room for improvement. Like, even me, there's room for improvement. But sometimes in Grand Live, the rainbows just don't hit, and then nothing you can do. But you should be, I mean, it could be, I say you could be pretty consistent, but you should be able to be pretty consistent. 10, 0, 20%. That's pretty good. Oh, she just showed 10, 0, 20. Who are you going to borrow? Let's see. Fuku? Is that a misclick? I mean, right off the bat, the deck is not great. I mean, one, they don't have the MLB option for this. But they got Air Shakur, which is better than 2LB Brian. They also have Tosin Jordan, which is better. They also got Windy, which is better. So that is one thing that I see a lot of people when they post in the Discord. They got some crazy builds. Also, Dober Wit is not a real card. Not at least in Grand Live. He ran a 3 Wit, 2 speed, 1 like hello, an ogre cap. 1400 speed, 800, 1020, 1080, 700, 1180. Yeah, it sounds about right. Like, you can high roll your Wit a little bit more. I mean, high roll your speed a little bit more. You can max it out. Instant glue. 4 turn 7. All right, let's see. So this person only gets an S+, right? So I'm imagining that there's probably a good amount of stakes in classic year and senior year. So many songs I got though. Did I miss a performance? What is this? When is the performance, man? I mean, energy management in the beginning is always a big thing. All right. Let's see how many songs you get. Early December. I don't know Sweet Tosho's career, so I don't know what it looks like. Failing a good energy ruins yours. What do you mean failing a good energy? Like a low percent, like 2% or something like that? I do have the Arden run in there. I did see that Shogun. All right, let's see how many songs they got. Now, I don't know if this is normal for Soup Tosho to have fans left over, or if that was just like a bad luck. They're pointing to it, so I don't know. Okay, they only got 3 songs. That's okay. They got the 10% and they got specialty priority. Watching on phone is hard. That's fair. Let's see what their stat line is looking like by summertime. Mood down and fails. Yeah, I've been doing some runs today, and the mood downs are pretty brutal. They only get 3 songs there? They got 15% and 15 specialty priority. Brian, this is the problem with Brian is just never wants to be your friend. Stat line's looking all right, actually. Speed's a little bit behind, but still looking all right. Could have saved the energy there. Like, if you have energy, just sit on energy. I know you could be skill point hunting, but you're already like at low energy, so it's good to just sit on energy. Also, the speed, the whole deck is not great. I'll just say that. Like, the whole decision making around the deck is going to pretty much limit what you can actually do. These are some crazy gambles. Zero energy gaming. Whenever I see runs of people doing like 28% clicks, it makes me feel so anxious. Okay, so like a run like this where your speed cards are not online until like end of September, it's a pretty bad situation. The speed can still recover. I probably would have clicked with there, but that's not bad. The stat line is still looking okay, despite not having the cards online until after September. But it's only okay if you can get 800 speed at minimum by late December. If you get less than that, it's kind of really tough. It's doable, but it's really tough. I would have waited for this one. There's no reason to buy this, the top one. So if you're ever in a situation like this where you're like really just behind, just sit on it, because yes, you can always come back to this, but there's no reason not to just wait for the bottom one. The bottom one is just better. Anything over 10% starts to creep into my mind that, all right, well, we're gonna fail. I'll still take more than that, but yeah, that's why 3 wit is comfortable, because it does allow you a lot more flexibility. Like the first CM, like I said in the video I posted today, it's tough to like manage your energy with 1 wit and a stamp card. Meaning sparks don't like you. That's tough. I was doing some Tamamo cross runs today, and the stat lines will come out okay, but then I could not get the gold skills. Still need the speed gain. They still had a turn left. I don't know why they, like, you could have. They still had 1 turn left. They could have gotten it, potentially. Yeah, they definitely would have gotten it there. So that was kind of a mistake to like early buy. So one of the big things is like managing your buying habits as well. Essentially, like, buy when you need to. So that was also a mistake there, like just dipping into the next technique, kind of for no benefit. Like there's no benefit to buy that right there, because it's gonna reset early in January, and you really want to save your tokens for senior year. Like senior year is the most important year. So after I buy 3 songs in late classic year, sometimes I just won't buy anything else just so I can save up for senior year. Did I review yours? I did not. This is the first, I don't know, unless we did it yesterday. Yeah, secret events are not great because they take too much. You had energy there and you did not take it. Like you potentially, this is a good click. They have energy here and they did not take it. You had speed over guts. You should have taken the speed. Speed is more valuable. Take the top one. Thank you. Isn't it better to get as many songs ASAP? Not necessarily. Like you want the songs when you need the songs. Like if you have the option to sit on like an energy technique, that could potentially lead to more songs overall because you have more trainings. If you need the song, say I need skill points or something, like I'm hunting for the skill point bonus, okay, then I go for the, I can hunt for that for a little bit. But if I don't need like the skill point bonus, I'll wait. I mean, the bottom ones, like you're only getting the top benefits immediately. You don't get the bottom ones immediately. So like you're not getting the friendship training until you perform at the concert. So there's no rush to get it. The only rush that you're ever really looking for is kind of like the skill point bonus. Why skip out on the skill point? I don't know. I mean, I guess you're hunting. I guess at this point, hunting for the 50% or 40% minimum for early summertime is the idea. You could have taken Sweet Tosho there just because there's nothing else to do, and you got to run through Sweet. I mean, not Sweet Tosho. You could have taken Light Low. Yeah, I mean, it's like if I don't get the +3 skill point bonus by senior year, I'll probably skip it because the friendship bonus is like more important by that point. So I don't know how much friendship bonus that they got so far. I don't think it's a lot. Uh, 20%. So the run is dead already at this point, because if you do not have like 35 is like the most minimum. 35 is playable if you have like a good run going. 40 is like I can bounce back. But essentially the run here started going wrong with the deck selection, because even though the stat line was looking all right, it's kind of hard to like snowball with the card choices. Like Dober has no specialty priority. Brian also starts up with like 0 friendship, and she's just not that great. And this card also has very low specialty priority. And then of course Fuku also has very low priority. So reworking the deck alone does a lot of heavy lifting. Should you pay to get Light Hello 1 LB? Nah. You need 50? No. Like, if you want like a good run, it's probably like 40% by summer 2. You get that in senior year. If you are on like a super high roll, you're at like 50. That was Pav. Who else is in here? Chat, who's in here that we got their runs on here? Solo Daiwa Wit. I've been doing solo Daiwa and it feels good. Cart, you're gonna run X Ogre as an N for CM18? Is that true? Does she work on that, Jack? I haven't checked. Gonna be getting some ice cream in a bit. Oh yeah. Shogun, you're here. Shogun, did you send it to my email or here? You have one of yours. Shogun, you said you like learned a lot from it, right? Natural. Oh, you're right here. I think I checked yours, and I think your run was pretty decent. There wasn't. I was looking at this earlier, just clicking through, so we can look at it real quick. CM18 is a mile. 60, 35, 6 is a must. What do you mean by 60, 35, 6? Is that the songs? CM18 Excel Zone is on a downhill. So if you're going to borrow a Xenoflower Wit for X Ogre, just run After School Stroll. I gotta explore everything kind of going on. I'm going to send over your run. Send over your run. Do it. This is Natural Kira's. But I remember looking at the stat lines come Summer 2, and it was like decent. But let me look at it too. Free-to-be footage got corrupted. Man, that's all right. 10%. We got 3 songs. 3 songs is okay. You didn't get any specialty priority. You got 2 friendship training. So as long as you get minimum 10 friendship, you can pretty much like continue the run. And the stat line looks okay. Let me see what the deck was. Parents. I remember the parents, I think, were all right. It's a solo wit with bourbon, so that was a big thing with this one. Is just solo bourbon it's just tough. I mean, you accept that it's going to be kind of like lowish wit, and then you got to move on with your life. But where do you send this over? Checking the recent announcements. You got, okay, so you finished the 15, you got the 20, so this is good. This is a good selection of songs. You got 4 songs here, and you got the important songs, so that is good. Front Ricky, yeah, Front Ricky is tough. I mean, Ricky is just tough in general. If you check the Discord and then you check the announcements that I made, you'll see the Google Drive link or the email. Yeah, the stat line is looking pretty good here. Now, this is something that I spoke about in my recent video, where you kind of want to click on you kind of want to just click on stamina during summer if you want enough stam. Vok, are you in the Discord? Check the announcements, and then you'll see the link. Power gain, I don't mind that. I maybe would have taken the stamina gain. Stamina gain right there. This is true. You have sent it to me twice. Hello, sitting on 0 LB. 0's fine. Whoops. What happened? Yeah, you can do that. I mean, just send it to the if you send it to the Google Drive, then it won't show your email. But I'll still do it. You always borrow? What do you borrow? Okay. So I think this is where the run goes a little awry. But the decision making so far, like I know I've been skipping around. It's looking fine. But stam is looking okay. Speed is looking okay. Wit obviously is going to be low, but nothing you can do about that. I mean, you either click on light hello here or you click on light hello date. I don't know how many light hellos you got left because we've been skipping around. Swing a Maestro. That's fine. I mean, like I said in the video I posted today, like, I like to click on stamina basically during summertime only, if I can help it. So I would have taken the wit there, but it's still a fine click. Watch the recent video, even if he wasn't in the stamina struggle bus, of building stamina in the current scenario. Yeah, I mean it's pretty easy once you figure it out. Of course, getting max speed is still the challenge, but it's very nice to not have to run. Like the next CM, building for the next CM will be nice. No stam, no dirt. No 2 golds. 19% is crazy. Think you needed the coins there? Could be. Because I think you're waiting for a song here. Speed's good. You got light hello 0 LB and you have the SSR ticket in the gym for capping an SSR card. I mean, the ticket in crystal is very valuable. So I always tell people, like, wait until you really need it. At 35%, so the run can continue. The token, it could be a little bit more balanced, the spending, but it's still pretty good overall. There's no like big. You gamble for it. You only need. Oh yeah, you got it. Okay. Look at that. So the only downside about this run so far is just the wit, which it could be a little bit higher if you click on wit more. And there's also no reason to buy those 2 techniques right there. Just because now, like, you're going into, like, there's no benefit of those 2 clicks right there. You could have used those 2 clicks in the next year and then had a song available. And potentially even, like, energy available. Bad summer. You don't have energy. Are you going to click it or are you going to check for energy? You're going to rest. Could have looked for energy. Could have farmed for it. I don't know if we have enough to even buy energy, but it's always good to like farm for it instead of resting if possible. That's a pretty bad summer overall. Not much you could do about that. Never truly realized how good we had it in Mant. We keep getting level 4 instead of level 5 because of the supporting characters. It's true. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess, level 4 versus 5, but... Like, some of this run is just kind of Capano Ricky stuff, but I think... I don't think you're fishing for enough energy enough. Like, I think your energy management probably could be a little bit better, which then enables you to have more clicks. And I think prioritizing wit a little bit more in this situation as opposed to stam sometimes. But, I mean, the second summer was just unfortunate. Nothing you could do there. It's just how it is sometimes. But a few more wit clicks also gives you more energy, which is nice. So this run is a little bit of just RNG and also just fish for more energy. All right, hold on. Loading the next one up. Does that make sense, Kira? Highest wit you got on Ricky with 1 wit is about 700. Yeah, that's probably about right. You can get 700 to 800 depending on your card. Die was one of the easiest SRs to do it just because it shows up so often. Yeah, a lot of the times you have to do 1 extra race for the level ups, but for CM it doesn't really matter. Your orb. Good looking deck. Ogre. I don't mind 3 speed on Ogre. It gets you more power, but you can do 3 wit. What is good to uncap? Tachyon or Light Hello? Tachyon. Light Hello is not... Well, I mean, what level is your Tachyon? This is yours. All right, let's kind of look through the end, see if we see any big issues at the end of the year. That's looking all right so far. Both are 0 LB. I wouldn't uncap any of those then. Like, don't use the crystal on those. Save the crystal for a card that you will MLB. Sent the email? Alright. Check it out after this. You know you need to get songs. Is it 18 that you need to get before December? Before early December, yeah. If you want the bonus. But I don't know if the bonus actually does anything for you. I forgot to check how many songs you got. You got 3 songs. You got 15% training effectiveness, which is good enough. Let's look what the stat line is looking like by here. It's 5 more friendship bonus. Girls Legend U gives 5. Special gives 10. Oh, okay, well then, there you go. So get 18. Super Creek is a musket. I mean, if you could borrow, like, you want Super Creek at 3 LB at most, at minimum. She's usable before that, but like, did you buy a technique here? I think you just bought the song, but I don't think you bought the technique. Whoops. Okay, yeah, you didn't buy anything. Good. That's good. So you bought all these songs. that are good. You have 20 specialty priority, which is what we like to see. What are your stats looking like? Stat line's looking good. No complaints so far. This over the wit, I don't mind this. I probably would have taken the wit though, but I don't mind this click. August banner is good. It's good as long as you got the carrots for it. Then it's good, and as long as you can save up for like the December stuff, it's good. That's good. You're sitting on energy. That's what we spoke about earlier. I get it. One of the sugar mama. I don't blame you. Probably could have sat on energy there too a little bit longer, but it's fine. You could be fishing for the skill points. So when you're running 3 speed at a 20% UMA, it's potentially like a little bit better to click on wit more, because you already know your speed is going to get high very quickly. So I would have taken some more wit clicks during the summertime. Would you ever take a normal rest over light hello? Only if I like ran through 3 light hellos in like early classic year, and I'm trying to save some for senior year. Saving it tightly. Yeah, I mean that banner is good. The reroll banners are good, but do you need them is the question. These are good clicks, and he failed that. You could have fished for some energy. Like if I could have fished for this is not necessarily a big gamble, but like I said, anything over 10, I'm like, I'm gonna fail. And then that happens, and then you're like, oh, at least you got practice perfect. But chat, yeah, like I was saying earlier, like if you're running a 20% UMA with 3 speed cards, try to click on Whitmore, because you know your speed will catch up, especially in like senior year. In that panel, you always fail. Like you get the slow metabolism. You were so tempted there. There's no reason to take that, especially before the like years up. I'm gonna say you could get some energy there. Plus, you get more energy after this anyway. It's good. You just take whatever friendship you see. You see a friendship, unless you have the option for 10%, like you just take it. With Ogre, I don't necessarily schedule the G1s. I just try to see whatever options you get. Now, I don't know if you're actually going to stick to the schedule, but... Oh, the speed clip. What's going on, Macer? Made it a habit. That's fair. Also, with 3 speed... So, if I had 3 speed and I have, like, 2 wit... I'll take the 2 wit. I'll take the wit click over the... I'll take this click over the speed click, because I know I have 3 speed. So I'll wait for like a double rainbow or something. But my wit is always going to have a 50-50 chance of like just 1 speed showing up. How's the day going? It's going all right. It's a Monday. How's your day going? Chat, how's your Monday going? How's your week starting off? That was good. Good energy usage right there. It's Tuesday morning. I guess it is almost the next day for me too. It's so. I'm fine motion. Rudolph, is that you? I mean, it'd probably be like hello. Which I asked the question on the on a poll, and everyone picked a like hello. Who's their favorite? You've been playing JP Uma so hard. So hard that I understand what support cards actually work well now. I gotta get back to playing JP. I've been missing out a lot. Stat line's looking pretty good. The wit could be a little bit higher, but I don't know how many, what percentage you got? Ad end? How many ads you get? You know how to get rid of the ads? You subscribe. %30 is kind of not ideal. What happened with this? Why did you get 30%? I guess you got unlucky there. You had 5% there. You took that. How many songs did you buy? %30. I don't know how many songs you bought there. I think you bought 3 or 4. I don't think it was 5. Which is kind of unlucky. Sometimes you just get unlucky with the friendship. 30% is like, it's tough. It's tough to really get like max out your wit. I mean your speed afterwards. Thankfully you have 20% speed growth, but that's kind of an unfortunate early senior year, not getting at least 40. It can happen sometimes, but the run seemed like it was going well, and I don't know what happened there. One is a front runner, one's an end closer. I change my runs up every single time. I mean, like every single CM for the most part. Usually, my Umas are like late surgers and pace chasers, but I change it up. Hmm. 1400 speed is good. Yeah, 1400 speed is fine. I think you could have gotten more wit, I think. But also, if you got 40%, this run would look pretty different. So, kind of an unfortunate senior year. Like, I think your choices are pretty solid. I think using some of the energy techniques a little bit more, like fishing for them, I think a little bit more is like the biggest thing that I saw. And then of course senior year, so stacking your money up for senior year, especially as Ogre, because you have to run 2 D1s at minimum unless you lose one, is really good. So you can try to get like 40%. Requested access to the wrong person. Vodka, I think you sent me your, did you do a Fuji run? Or did you do a vodka run? Where'd you send it to? All in all, click Whitmore. You just got unlucky senior year. Yeah, you got pretty unlucky senior year with the 30%. But I think you could probably manage the I think you can manage the energy a little bit more. But overall, yeah, click Whitmore, which will help manage the energy. What's going on, Cart? Why is the screen black? Because we were blanking out people's private identity. This is Unity. Okay. Unity is a little bit more straightforward. I mean, the stat line that he showed me then in Unity, that makes more sense then. You don't like Grand Live? I mean, that would be the perfect time to send me a Grand Live run. There's not really too much learning to do in Unity. It's just kind of like click the rainbows. I mean, click the burst when they show up. Digital, I mean, I guess in Unity things are different. Let's see what your stat line's looking like. Stat line's looking okay. What's it? Is this just like a normal, like this is just, obviously I don't think there's like a CM run, but I don't know. You have 2 power as well. I don't think you need 2 power cards in Unity. I think you mainly want like 3 wit, maybe 2 speed, maybe 1. Because like you can run Unity. If you bring like max speed sparks, you can get close to like 1400. There's an insane stam training. I would never believe that. That's Unity. Unity is always going to give you some insane trainings, which is nice. That's why Unity is a little bit easier to be more consistent, because you can just get a pink on a good click and then you're like set. It's kind of hard to make mistakes in Unity. It's really, you're just like waiting for RNG to like be your friend in Unity. Unity's better for certain distances. Are you crazy for saying that? Yeah, probably. Like once you learn how to play the different distances, Grand Live is going to be better. Unity is just easier. So it's easier to feel like you're getting better runs, but you're not really going to be able to compete in like CMs for the most part. You can, but it's going to like require like a really kind of insane thing. Blew 2 Gold City runs. They were horrible. That's tough. I think I'm going to make a video about like people gluing runs too early. I think people glue way too early most of the time. How many people roll with like the mistakes? You blew 10 runs yesterday? Cart. You burying Uma bodies in your backyard. I do like Hishi Amazon as a power card. So Hishi Amazon as a power card is quite good. In Unity, your stat line is looking pretty decent, but I think your stats could be higher overall if you didn't bring the second power card. You don't need a second power card, because with one power card like Hishi, that's kind of all you need. So if you bring an extra wit card, it gives you more turns to actually blow up, and then it gives you more burst. So like I saw the final score, like you should be able to get more like higher UGs if you click on more wit. The biggest struggle is obviously you can't get higher than 1300 speed. With your cards, you should be getting mid UF, but you haven't. I mean, have your runs been any better since I checked your video out? Card, talking to you. Your issue was, in my experience, with one power card, they usually just don't pop. Like, you don't need them to really pop too often. That's the thing. Like, you just click more speed and you click more wit, and then you click on power every now and then. Not really. I mean, you sent me that one photo of your Uma that was like really good. Cart, what do you think your biggest issue is? Sometimes you glue it when you fail training or lose a career race. If I did that, I would have no runs to do. Let's see what the like you can see, look at that clip right there. Like, you don't need more than Hishi. Song RNG? Are you buying enough songs? But Hishi Amazon is like, that's all you ever need. And if you ever get like 2 bursts with enough speed, that's kind of like it. But you need more wit cards so you can get more bursts all around, and then you just wait for them to pop up everywhere else. That's why it's like good for 3 wit in Unity 2.0. So just bring more wit cards and then use that to like burst more. Because you max your speed out, but your wit could also be, like, your wit can be a lot higher here. Getting good songs, because you always get at least 4 songs. If you're always getting 4 songs and you're not getting good songs, then it's got to be like you're not spending your tokens correctly or something like that. Because there's not that many songs where like you should always be seeing good songs. You are seeing the good songs or you're not? You're welcome back, though. Let's do one more. Chat, who sent a run in earlier? Or who has not? We'll do one more. And then I'll do my own. And then you can critique me. Spending the tokens well. What is your average run? You sent one before. Fungo, did we check yours out already? No, I think I saw your video and you did good on yours. So I didn't think there was any need. Yeah, you got a UG7, so I don't think there was any need to review that one. Rad. Oh, you're the one that sent Ricky in 2 flavors. We can check this out. Can't hit UF with the whale deck. Just do a sprint build and then you can hit UF. Just like do a sprint team trial Uma and then see what you can get. Max out your speed, see what you get. All right, Rad, we're checking you out. Checking your Kapana Ricky. Deck looks all right. Now this is a perfect example of why Super Creek below 3 LB, I think 3 LB is minimum, kind of struggles. 0 friendship, that kind of stuff. He tried and got UG6 for like a sprint build. Did you max your speed out? Let's see, late August. Let's look at the end of junior. 2LB Creek, yeah. So if you're running 2LB Creek, you need to. Why'd you do that? You have skill point and friendship training right there. You don't take the top one. See you, Vodka. Yes, on a sprint. Who are you running? Like for the next CM, you if you get a good deck, and I think you have a good deck card, you should be able to get UF. I'm not saying every single run will be a UF, but like a lot. Current Chan? I forget what Current Chan's growth rates are. But Rad, if you ever see friendship, you take friendship. You only take like the speed is okay, but the friendship is the real deal break, the real game changer. I'm trying to click on it, but I think you got 10% still. It could have been 15%, but you got 10% still, so that's fine. Let's see what you get by June. You're still stuck between S and SS. Hopefully you can make more improved runs with these lessons. Did you send a video in? Yeah, we'll do a run after this and kind of like explain a little bit more. Would click suck, no one's on speed ever. Okay, let's see what your songs are. Do we have the same deck or like the same similar cards? I think we got like, I think I can make your deck out of my cards. Maybe not, but I feel like I can. Okay, I gotta slow this down. I don't know why it's so quick. Okay, you got 15. That's fine. You're 15 specialty priority. You got an ad? Twitch. But you got 15 specialty priority. 15. You want to borrow your account? We can do a viewer run on your account. Now, I'm not saying I'll guarantee you F, but it's more like really just figuring out what is kind of going on for you versus like your deck. I don't think your deck is necessarily an issue. What are the stat lines looking like here? Stat lines looking okay. Yeah, you're catching up on speed, so this is good. Speed here fell off a little bit, but that's kind of Kapana Ricky. You can get UGs pretty consistently with 2 wit, but you've been stuck SS using 1 stand, 1 wit. Yeah, I mean, it can happen, but it's usually because like not clicking speed enough mostly. And then, which also like lowers your power. Just seen the team trial rank 1 have all independent Umas with the same parent. Yeah, that makes sense. Those people fish for good parents. Thankfully for independent training, now I can actually, like, I'll actually make parents now. Otherwise, I would not be making parents. Like, I'll throw on 1 or 2 before bed, and I'll come back in the morning with, like, new parents. It's like the Tooth Fairy, but you're stuffing your parents under your pillow or something. Chat, is the Tooth Fairy in like every culture? Be right back. 35% is okay. Kind of the minimum, but your speed is looking okay as well. Your wit is looking pretty decent. Your stam is looking good. So it's not terrible. I'd probably, I don't mind the speed click. I didn't mind the wit click either. Seeing affinity numbers that make your eyes pop out. Can you see the affinity numbers in the game, or like it's just outside of it? Sometimes they give pennies instead of dollar. Tooth Fairy actually is real, at least in my house. Just like the Easter Bunny. Are you saying the Easter Bunny's not real either? Not a great summer. So this is kind of a good example of where, like, pretty much don't need to see anything else from the run. I think the run kind of started to slowly dip, fall apart, kind of around late classic year. The speed's a little bit behind, right? So with the speed being a little bit behind, it's hard to get you're not probably going to max your speed out by this point. If you want to max your speed out, I'm not saying you're trying to, but if you want to, you usually want to be like 1200 speed before summertime. And if you don't max your speed out, and if you're not bringing power sparks, then your power is also going to be pretty far behind. Like if you had, I don't think you brought power sparks. I think you brought all stam. But if you brought power sparks, your power could be around like 800 right now. And then you could potentially end with like 1,000 plus. You're back? Hello, cart. Like, oh, that is loud. Like, I'm not really seeing anything like horrific with the decision making. Like early, I think the biggest tip for a lot of people is also, you're still watching ads. What's going on over there, Rad? I'm talking to myself over here, but I think the biggest issue is saving up enough tokens to snowball in his senior year. Actually looking like that. Let's look at how many tokens you go into senior year with. This is something that I see in a lot of these videos too. It's not always guaranteed, but like the tokens are potentially a little bit low going into senior year. I'm saying this can be fine, but say you don't get a lot of rainbows in early senior year. I mean, your run is dead in general at that point, but it's going to be really hard to buy enough songs, and you really want like potentially 5 songs in senior year so you can get the most friendship that you can. And that is like if all the friendship shows up. Why do you still end up with 2.1k SP? That's a good question. I don't know. Probably your stat line is not high enough. So I think the biggest thing for you, Rad, was saving a little bit more tokens going into senior year. But I think also just in that run in general, the speed was kind of a little bit behind, I guess you could say. It wasn't like super far behind, but it was still like a little bit behind going into senior year, which is fine if you're not trying to max your speed out. If you're going for like 1400 speed, oh. If you're not trying to max your speed out, you can go into senior year with like 800. What's the last thing you heard? All right, chat. Let's figure out what Cart's doing. Now, this is my account, but Cart, who do you normally run? Marad. What you want to do, Rad, is start saving up a little bit more tokens going into senior year so you can get as much friendship as you can. And if you can get like if you're trying to max your speed out, 900 is kind of the minimum. But with the Stam deck, yeah, 800 is fine. But then you didn't get a lot of speed early senior year. So we didn't even get like 1100, I think, before summer, which is tough. That's just kind of how it is. You'll wait with judging the scenario until we stop having to make mediums. Yeah, once you start making like, we'll make a mile right now. And go from there. Yeah, the scenario is not that creative like future scenarios are. Like, there's just not too much to really do and manipulate. Chat, who should we run as like a mild test? I could make a parent right now. I don't really feel like it though. Sayun? We could do a Sayun run. You got Miles C. I don't know how many times I ever ran Sayun Sky in my life. This is going to be one of them. What is her affinity? I guess it doesn't really matter nowadays. Mild, medium. Oops. Whoops. Whoops. Come on. My mouse has been double clicking lately. That shit is annoying. I don't really have good parents for a front runner, but I guess it doesn't really matter. So with Grand Live, you still want a little bit of Stam if you can help it. Especially if you're running a long, like an Uma that has to run long. Otherwise, you could do something like this and be all right. What is the, where is the other Uma that I got? We could do something like this. Overlay is dead? Oh, because I was filming videos earlier. What does the secret event do? PayPal you $20? Why would I do that? You gonna fix my mouse? We'll do something like this. Chat, should we do... Chat, do you want to see like a free-to-play deck or like a normal deck? I run. Feels like not a coincidence all August Umas. Saying just had to win the Triple Crown. Does she run the Triple Crown already? Okay. You want to see both decks? Well, I mean, what do you want to activate your whale powers? She has 0%. She has 20% Stam. I mean, 10% Stam, 20 wit. Free to play plus welfare runs. What is a good borrow? Marzensky, I guess, but I already got Marzensky. I'd rather borrow a wit card. I can run Daiwa, but Now, if I was actually building like a real one, I would probably borrow MLB Maru just for the hints. But doing something like this, I think will be fine. Since I'm running the long, I would probably like a little bit more stamina. I could do something like this, but I don't think my power would get high enough, unfortunately. We'll try this out. Get out of here, independent. And then we'll do like a welfare run after this. You sent your deck? Damn! I just clicked. And Ogre. That's a good looking deck. I don't have CB, so that's similar to this deck. Okay, so in the beginning, the main thing that I'm really looking for is I'm gonna take stamina because we need stamina. Would it be worth it a Crystal Tachyon 3LB? Nah, save it. So nothing is really going on besides like trying to get some of my... I don't want Slacker. I'm just trying to get some of my friendships up. Like the really important cards is all I'm really kind of caring about early on. If you don't get your cards online before the end of junior year, you're kind of cooked. But as long as you get like 1 or 2, you can be all right. But if you don't get enough cards activated before classic year, you can't snowball in classic year and buy enough songs. I wish you could tell Tazuna, like, I know what I'm doing. Corner Adept. We'll take Corner Adept just because I think the hint is good. Okay. We're gonna click on this one. 3 friendships, or we're clicking on Light Hello. That's kind of the deal in a simplified version. I'm not clicking on Light Hello here because my energy would be too gone, so we're clicking on this. This is good. I know my energy is going to be low, but it's better clicking on this than just solo Light Hello because solo doesn't give me any friendships. It does give me the chance for tokens, but it's not even guaranteed. I would love that click, but I'm going to click on this one instead just for some energy. And she's dating me. That's perfect. So that frees us up for energy a little bit more. I don't want to use too much Light Hello early because then you don't have enough for like senior year. But if I need to use it in junior year, I'll do it. Clicking on Wit. Is that a bird? Taking the stamina always. One of the things is like if you're running 2 Wit, even though these Wit cards are strong, it is good to get the facility up early just because it helps those clicks become a little bit fatter earlier. This is good, but I'm going to take this one instead. Our speed's all right already, but I do want these cards to kind of be online. And I don't really want to ruin my energy too much. This one gets Kitasan online, but I'm going to take this one because Light Hello is super far away. This does go into more purples, which kind of is unfortunate, but we got top runner already. We're going to take this one. I thought she failed that for a second. Light Hello doesn't love us. She's not giving us any money. This is good red, but I need the energy. This is more purple. So now that we have a ton of purple, I'm going to try to spend some of the purple. I don't like spending 15 early on. But we have a lot of purple. We also have a lot of blue. But I'm still going to click on purple because we have a lot of it. I don't want to get too imbalanced. We're taking the friendship. Now we're a little bit more balanced. But our wit is still, our purple is still very high. So I'm going to try to prioritize clicking that first. I'm not going to click anything else because I don't need to right now. Yeah, Fine Motion becomes good at MLB. She becomes culpable at 3LB, just like most SSRs. Get these friendships online. Light Hello is here, but we're going to go on a date. I don't think we're going to get any energy, potentially. We're going to click on red. Red is high. Red is not valuable right now. This kind of sucks, but that's fine. We'll wait for that. And we're going to use one Light Hello here. In junior year, if you want to snowball, you got to manage your energy. Even if it means taking a bad wit click. But going below 50% is kind of tough. But if you go below 50%, you're either resting or losing a lot of Light Hellos early. And you can't really snowball. That's why like Dai was so valuable early on, because you can get so much energy back because she's just activated so early. We're gonna take the red because we don't need really red tokens really. We're trying to use purple tokens, but we don't have them. This is really good. You just failed to 0%. Cart, what is going on? I'm pretty sure you, I don't know, pissed off a wizard or something. We're gonna take the blue, I guess. Okay, we want this one. We can cope with the specialty priority, but we really want like 10% minimum. We have plenty of time-ish to get 7 more pinks, so I'm not gonna rush to get it. But I am gonna take it here. Would I advise using and finishing Light Hello early? I like to finish her around early senior year if I can. So I try to use 3 in classic year, if not 4. I like to use 3 and then 2 in senior year. Hey yo, what happened? What did I do? How does one send a run? Check the Discord. You'll see the announcement where I make that post. Ooh, look at that. 15%. See, you keep on fishing. You keep on managing your energy tokens, and you're good to go. That's a good click, but we need to race. Now, we can race this one. We can also race this one, but we're going to click this and hopefully not lose the next race. Because that would be embarrassing after a good start. Now we have 2 more chances anyway, but still. You're saying, Sky, you don't lose? Hello, Cleo. Finishing Light Hello? Oh. Finishing in Light Hello? What's going on over there, Clark? Good start. Yeah, the link in the Discord is in the description. Beginning runs where you only need a clicker twice. We already have front runner savvy, so I'm just gonna take the energy so we can actually click more. Yeah, you usually just try to like fish for more. I'm gonna take the rainbows. Fish for more energy in the shops. That's the thing that like is the most common mistake that I see with people is energy management. With clicking so many rainbows, especially with a stamp card, it's really hard to manage your energy because everything is taking your energy away. Take this for fine motion, and of course light hello is there, but mainly fine motion. We're taking the stamina, taking any stamina any chance we get. So this is a good example of I'm gonna fish for energy. I don't know if I'm gonna get it, but I'm gonna fish for it. We have a lot of blues, so I'm gonna spend more blues first. I did get 5 songs first concert. I'm gonna take this one because it's less tokens overall. I mean, you start with 1, so then you get 4 after that, which is kind of if you buy 4 songs, it's a strong start. If you get 3 songs, you're okay. We didn't get any energy, so now we have to use light hello. But that's kind of the point where like you fish for energy and then you potentially get another rainbow. But if you're not fishing for energy enough, then you're resting a lot and then you're not getting more clicks. And we always want more clicks. So try to fish for energy a lot. Ooh, look at Ivy go. Hey. Thank you for the raid. Shout. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you for the raid, chat. Everyone say W raid. Is that new Teo Wit card a good one to use? It's a decent card to borrow. How's it going? It's going well. It's our first run of the stream. We're trying to educate people on how to manage the tokens a little bit more. How are you doing? So this is a good example of why you bring stam, because then like now my stam is already kind of in a good place. If I really need more stam, I'll click on that during summertime, but my stam's in a good place. Like if you only bring power, you will struggle with stam, even on a mile CM. I'll talk about that in the mile video that I make, but I'm gonna fish for some energy here. I'm gonna spend pinks because they're kind of like least valuable. I'm gonna do 8 and 8 because it's cheap. We want the specialty priority and the wit game, but specialty priority. Energy is right there. We're gonna click this, and we got it. I get nervous after 10%, man. Okay, we're late May, so energy is still valuable, but we can also take light hello and get full energy. Teo gives pace skills. Teo gives good skills and Professor of Curvature. So sometimes I'll drop Kita-san and borrow we need one more song, obviously. Now the energy here is not going to do anything for us, so I'm going to take light yellow, because we could take the energy and still potentially fail the training. So that's why I didn't take the energy there, because then you waste everything and you kill the run. We're gonna take the yellows. We have a lot of yellows, so we're just gonna spend some yellows. 8 and 8. We need to be able to afford one more song, and we could get unlucky. We did not get unlucky. Whew, we got close though. Mr. Reviews, you did. You can always go back. We only got 3 songs. That's fine. That's kind of like average classic year stuff. Chat, water break. Been working on it overtime. Figuring out tokens for the scenario. Figuring out tokens for the scenario is the hardest part. Because it seems easy, but it's pretty, it can get pretty complicated. Because it's very easy to get imbalanced. So our speed is in a very good place, so I don't really want to click on speed if I can help it. So I love to click on wit all summer. Oh. Thank you. Speak it into existence. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. So you really, like, if you're running a Mileseum, you really do want to manage your wit, because you can get speed click happy, where you're only clicking on speed and then your wit never catches up. So if you're doing speed wit, you do need to click on your speed a lot. I click on wit at every chance, but that is probably like a very common mistake. We already ran through Light Hello 3 times. We do need to buy some songs, though. I made a mistake where I did not buy songs early because I was getting click happy, and I could have gotten skill point bonus. So I like to buy songs early, early summer, because I could potentially get +5 skill points at a good time. These are really bad because I'm not clicking on any of these. So we have a lot of red, so we're just gonna click that one. I mean, the specialty priority is nice, but I'm not using stamina. We're gonna use some of the reds. Use the 8s. I'm gonna wait for the wit gain, and then I'm not gonna buy any more songs after that, I think. You do the exact same thing you're doing right now. So where does it go wrong? Now we could lose this race, actually. Yeah, we did lose the race. I was gonna put her as a late, but I thought with enough speed she would have been all right. Ace run? Nah, it's just kind of like an example run. Good songs and clicks don't appear. Yeah, but if it happens all the time, that's not RNG. There's got to be something you're doing, which I'm not saying is like a bad thing. That's a good thing. Because if it's truly RNG outside of your hands all the time, that would be uncontrollable. Yeah, maybe you just need streamer luck. Like, if you have one bad run here and there, yeah, that makes sense. If you have all bad runs, then it's likely something like happening. Which I can go into a rhythm. I can go into a rhythm of like really bad runs in a day. But it's very easy to get like tilted at bad RNG, and then you just start making bad decisions. Or like you just don't pay attention enough, and then you slip up and you're like, oh, I should have bought a song earlier, and then, you know, small things like that. I'm not buying any more songs. I bought 3. I just want to save for senior year. Ever had no friendship trainings from senior year or early October? Yeah, I've been into summer with 20% friendship rating, and that's an instant glue right there. I don't need the energy. Am I doing viewer runs? No, we're just doing a run. We were doing the viewer VOD reviews earlier. But maybe one of these days we'll do like actual viewer runs. Exactly, 2 for 2. Everyone smells like dog shit. Yeah, check the shoe. So this is where the run could just die. Sometimes in senior year, your run just dies because the game hates you. So there is a good debate between skill point +3 or the friendship. I'm taking the friendship. 10% is more valuable than the +3. Even though the +3 is obviously very good, you could just potentially not, you could just miss out on the 10%, and then that's a lot. So friendship in senior year is very important. If it comes around again, or it's between a 5 and the +3, I'll probably take the +3 skill points, but I don't need the long. I'll wait from here on out. Actually, let's see if we get any energy. Okay, we did not get any energy, but we saw the other 10%. So I like to in senior year, I like to buy all the songs as early as possible. I hate when you get a mood up and then immediately a mood down. Like, why are you so sad? This is really bad. I'm gonna take, this really sucks. This is a really bad turn, right? So we need blues and yellows, but they're not good. At least Maru is there. I could go for director friendship and energy, so I'm just gonna do that. Like, if you're in between choices, I usually just try to maintain my energy. Like, it's never, like, you never get punished for maintaining your energy. Now, unfortunately, we're still going to be a little bit stammed behind for the tenor show, but I don't think we need to win it. That was... Okay, we got 70 power. I thought we only got 16 power. I was like, what the fuck happened there? Recreation sometimes? Yeah, you can recreation too. I ain't got a problem with that. Okay, now we got, I think, 40%, which is really good. So we do, okay, so we see energy here. Now we're gonna sit on that. So if we run out of energy, we can potentially get another click kind of going. Second place, that's fine. If you have enough speed, you'll get second place in that, even without enough stam. You won't win, but you'll get second place. No aptitude sparks? That's the worst feeling. I'm like, ooh. Okay, so we don't need the energy anymore. So we're just gonna click through and see if we can potentially get enough for another song. We would like some more power clicks, just to get a power a little bit higher. And we got another song. Okay, perfect. So it's really about like, so I got 5 songs senior year. No, we got 4 songs senior year. But this is a good example of like where you really want to save up your tokens before senior year. So you can try to snowball a little bit. This is really good. I really like that wit click, but it's hard to say no to like hello. And then we got a wit click here. I don't know what it is about Same Sky, but she got no swag. You know, she's just like there. She's literally like vanilla ice cream, but she just likes the fish, and she's like poor or something. Blue or parents? I mean, the issue with like making parents a grand live is you gotta start running more races. I don't know. That's like her thing, right? She's like poor. Check stream questions. Let's check it out. 15% mild hype and bad things. Yeah, I mean that one. Chat, let me show you this. That is super unfortunate. Being one off kind of really hurts, especially when you get mild hype. You just start over at that point, but that's kind of like why you try to really manage it as soon as possible. You try to go through it. Like, Car, do you always buy your songs concert time, or do you buy it throughout the run? Okay, this is bad. This is good. You buy it throughout the year? Yeah, that's how you should do it. This is good. This gives us more energy. You need to stop pausing streams? You do. I'm gonna take this because I want my power to be a little bit higher. We still have 2 light hellos. Glue? Yeah, you glue that one. If you don't get enough songs, you send that shit to the farm. Ooh. These are good. I only have 1 light hello actually. So I'm gonna fish for energy here. $12s. I don't like spending speed tokens essentially. I want the power after 1200 because it's just the value drops off a lot. Ooh, energy. That's why you fish for energy. And now I don't have to rest. I can take this. And light hello, reducing my energy consumption again. Thank you very much. Why does she get hesitant lace herders? That's such a random thing. Okay, we got to go through. It's late October, so I'm going to buy some songs now, but in case we get locked out like Cart did. I want skill points. We want the friendship. We're only at 50, so we need 1 more. We're going to take the power. I'm going to spend the blues because I have so much. I don't like it, but I'm going to do it. Skill point gain. It's a little late for that, but I'll take it. So right now, at this point, I'm either looking for energy or I just spend the right tokens to get to the next song. But I'm kind of like fishing for energy right now. Okay, so we got energy, so now I'm going to wait. There's nothing to do right now, so I'm going to actually just use the last light hello. If you got 150 blues and 100 purples, you just gotta spend them. Like, it doesn't really matter what you're buying. You just kind of spend it. I don't need. I have 60. We're gonna do this. I want you. Okay, we got purples here. Don't eat too many. We cannot afford you to get slow metabolism right now. Speed but off by 1. Wow. Very nice. Babe Stream song. It's a good song. Ooh, R Soup Tosha gave you Charming. Is this the run? Surprised you opt for the safe option. Usually would risk it. Which one? I forgot which one was the safe option. During an ace run, doing Light Hello hasn't showed up for Recreation Summer Classic. Buy Summer Classic? If Light Hello doesn't show up like early Classic year, I give up. But usually she's pretty good at showing up early. Oh, for the metabolism. Yeah, I'll only take the bottom one if I really need it or if I feel like there's a lot of turns left to recover from it. Because it can instantly kill your run. We need energy. We have so many blues. I need to spend some blues. I would like this scenario would be 2 to 3 times better if there was a technique that can like activate a rainbow. Now, of course, it would be OP as fuck, but still. That would like that would literally change the entire scenario. Because then you could like do something. People would complain more because they're like, I never got the rainbow, but it would like immediately change the scenario for the better. Just having a little bit more control over dead turns. Does it get a wow, great ending. They do not get any revamp besides being able to use clocks on career races. Yeah, like if you could turn dead turns into rainbows in Grand Live, people would be making UFs a lot more. That's a really good click. And this is also a really good click. Can we get energy? I don't think we can get any energy, chat. Chat, we just need energy. Just a little. Oh, that's why you go fishing. Okay, this is good, and this is really good. We're gonna take this one. It's definitely more valuable than the whip. Found the song title. There you go. I forgot who made that song. Sugar sweet. Yeah. Pretty good run. I want to say it's like the highest of high rolls, but it was pretty good. We only got 2,800 SP. Like on a really high roll run, you'll have like around 3,000. What emoji is that? Kita-san, of course, fraud card. Thank you, Kita-san, for being a fraud and showing us that you're a fraud. Did not finish her event. And I got groundwork too. So this could have been, well, not really. It couldn't really be that great because I don't really have any skills to buy. I can make you a parent. Potentially. I don't really have medium skills to buy either, though. We got Fall Runner. Standard? Is the next one a standard distance? Is the ace? Nah, this is just kind of demonstrating. $143 left. I would buy this. What did we get, chat? UG9? UG8! What a scrub. It wasn't close to, it was close to UF. A bit more stamina, a bit more guts, and obviously a little bit more speed. If wit was over 1200 and power was over 1200, that would have been a UF. But we did not get the SP bonus in time. So if you want UF, you just get wit, power, and speed over 1200. Obviously speed into like max. And that's how you get UF. But we did not get the SP song until late senior year, the end of the year. So that's also like another 300 SP. That goes to show how many runs I do with her. Who to run for the next CM? That's a good question. Who do you have? But that goes, that's also a good demonstration of like why you need to click wit so much. Because if you don't click wit enough early, then it's hard to like max it out. Now we could have also got a UF. We had 3 more rainbows in the final trainings, but we did not. That's how you do it. Do I have an ace for Steam 17? We have potential aces. I want to test out more of my Tyson. I don't know what comp we're gonna run, but we're ready to have a bad time. How are we doing? I don't know. We're doing all right. Do some bod reviews. We did a Same Sky run just for demonstration. Pretty chill stream. Now we're just doing some lobbies before I go to bed. We'll do a more moderate deck maybe tomorrow or something. We're gonna do more run reviews later. Yeah, we'll probably do more tomorrow. We got a good amount to go through, but a lot of them are actually pretty good. Like when you're sending a VOD review, I kind of don't want like a really high roll one. Kind of want like your average run. Like if your average run is like UG5, like you don't need a review. But if your average run is like an SS or UG2 and below, then yeah, we can figure out what's going on. I feel like we need to get an Ogre cap to T-pulse everybody. Like I feel like a T-pulse is like one of the easiest ways to actually win. Like I feel like a late surger and a end closer can win. But the issue is sometimes they push up too far enough where their uniques, where like on your left does not proc or something. Team Opera got blocked. That's very fun. I don't think we're gonna be fast enough. Oh, we are not fast enough. I don't think our Dominator proc. We are close though. How many? This will live 2 murmurs, maybe. Should live 2 murmurs. Had any wins with lobbies? Yeah, we have wins with lobbies. What's going on, Lance? Right now, it's just kind of like testing out team comps. I don't know which kind of team. I don't know if I want to bring a Dominator debuffer or not. Like, this Dominator debuffer is not great because we're missing pace chasers, which is pretty essential for Ogre. But I've been testing out Keen Eye and Dominator, seeing how it feels. I don't know how it feels. I feel like throwing Keen Eye on like a Murmur is maybe a little bit better, but I hate building debuffers. One, I don't like running debuffers, but building them sucks trying to get the skills. If you're building a debuffer, you really need hesitant pace and like subdued pace, if not more, because you need to slow down Christmas Ogre and Kapana Ricky's. Look at little Haru. From the right skill cards, yeah. It's just like you got to go to Unity, and then Unity sometimes like you still got to get lucky. They're so annoying. Ricky is very strong if built right. Opt for Art and Wit. Yeah, I think like I'll go for Sunday because she has 2 debuffs, but it's just annoying to try to get because she'll give Tail held high all the time. I'm like, what am I gonna do with that? I don't need that. Not on a debuffer. Not familiar with the new Umas? Yeah, Kapana Ricky is like the dirt runner. She's very strong out of dirt. She's just hard to build out of dirt. Cleo. Keen Eye. I don't know. I'd never see Keen Eye do much, but I don't know. It's gotta do something. Okay, we're not proccing any Excel, so I think we're just gonna lose here. From the brink proc late. It's not great. Forfeit to the Dominator. Like, I know it's good, but like I can't visually see any like good slowdown or anything. Shadow Break, is that enough? Is that enough, Team Opera? Are you stamming out? What happened there, Team Opera? I don't think Team Opera gets a full spurt. I don't think this Team Opera gets a full spurt. She has 1600, but I don't like. Obviously, she is going to be faster than, maybe not with 1500 and a medium S, but she's gonna be fast. She hit Shadow Break and she had her unique. But as a late surge with all that, I feel like she just kind of like slows down or not. Hello doesn't date junior year. Time to glue again. Yeah, not dating junior year is not great, but I've had runs where, you know, you can survive. Choose 8th? Hey, not 9th. It's just more ideal if Hello shows up. Classic junior year. Like, if we open this to the public, it's literally just going to be Christmas Ogre and like 2 stam debuffers. 90% of the time. Yeah, this CM really does not give you a good impression of like the scenario. Like that same sky run that I just did, that gives you a better feeling of like the scenario. I'll rest in junior year, and it's not ideal, but it's not the end of the world. But yeah, ideally, use only like one light hello, but it really just depends on like your wit cards actually being a wit. Yeah, this CM is no longer a medium. It's just like a long CM, which is so obnoxious. Well, TV, because you are building a dirt Ryan after 100 runs. You have burned your sanity into the ground. Gotta do something else? See ya, Donnie. I'm gonna be doing something else soon too. No excels early again. On your left, a little bit late. From the brink, a little bit late. Dominator's hitting. Team Opera missed her unique. And that's why late surger Team Opera is not ideal. Oh, Tyson. See, that's why I need hesitant pace. That hesitant pace would have done better. That's just somebody else out. Fall. Let's test out our high. Our high stam one. Unfortunately, her speed is low, but her stam is good. Let me test you out. We'll test you out. Just like you. Your stamina is 800. That's not that high. And your stam is low. I'll throw you in there too. You never win, but why not? 2 Doms plus 2 Murmurs over 2 stam debuffers. Yeah, like the thing with bringing like a stam debuffer is if you're facing an Ogre and they both bring stam debuffers and you don't, you lose. But if you join in on the fun, then everybody is kind of equalized. I've done it. I have a I can show you after this. I have a double golden Team Opera with no stam card. It still gets murmured out of existence even with like close to 800 stam, but if they don't, it's, you know, it's all right. The CM just sucks. You're not happy for Mr. CB? Yeah, probably you're the only one not happy. Once CB comes out, we're getting in her chat. Whether we got a whale or not, she's coming home. Angling, scheming, take the chance. We need neck and neck. Head on, neck and neck, late. Ooh, Anime McQueen, good. Yeah, CB Uma. Taiki's falling behind. Taiki, why are you falling behind? You got enough stam. Why are you falling behind? Ooh, Anime McQueen, chat. Is that lucky pace? CB Uma pretty good. She is, but she just runs into the situation of like end closures being end closures. Like all the other positions get stronger after this. except for ends, pretty much. Let me show you my TM Opera. And we'll do one more lobby. When does front die off? I think front gets a little bit weaker soon, mainly because the other positions get stronger. That's the Tyson we built yesterday. I think this Tyson will be all right in the CM. I wish our speed was higher, but I think it should be all right. We have a lot of options to test out. This is my 2 gold. She only has 718, this one. The power is a little bit low, but it wasn't also great parents. This is only plus 63, I think, with the blues overall. So I could have bought more stam. This was a little bit higher. This one was with a power card, but so you can do it. Lucky end. I think the best I've had was a lucky late because everyone else was running an end closer, and it was my Brian, and she just won. Did I leave? Yeah, I left it open, so I don't know if this is you guys or if this is the general public, but this is pretty much every practice lobby with the general public. Just Christmas Ogre and 2 debuffers. Like, what are you testing out? What are you learning? You know what your Ogre is gonna do. You don't need to test nothing out. I also think I need to build a pace with an active groundwork to steal the lucky pace position. I think that's pretty important. 2 murmurs, kind of bad. Angling is scheming. Head on. Ooh, good timing for that. Now I think we got 1,000,000 murmurs hitting us, so I don't think it really matters, but yeah, I think we're gonna walk to the finish line. It's a little late for that. Ooh, she's running, she's running, she's running, she's slowing down. Look at everyone walking. Oh, that's so much fun. This is good gaming, chat. Just look at Taiki Shuttle. Taiki Shuttle gave up. she gave up halfway through. And you have 926 and a gold, chat. Holy. Did they say meta forever? No, because eventually they get banned. You see why people hate debuffers now? Yeah. Like, Taiki has 926 gold and Swinging Maestro. Didn't even make it, like, around the corner. Forever meta until they are gone. Did she whiff a recovery? I don't think so. Pretty hard to whiff Swinging Maestro. It's possible. I mean, even my I mean, I guess you don't really have that much, but everyone's slowed down. Like, you need 2 golds and 900 if you want to survive 3 to 4 murmurs. So it's like best to not even try to prepare for it because it's so difficult and stupid. Like, at least my my Tyson that I built, she has 1,000 stam basically, but she only has 3 whites. So not great. $600 wit, you can scuff it a little bit more. I mean, you can always miss it, but Angling, scheming, neck and neck. Ooh, good time in there. Head on. Ooh, Dodo. All right, Digital's obviously doing nothing. Are you gonna walk? I think she's gonna walk. Yep. Oh, chat. How did you live? Did you bring the... How did you live the debuffers? Tell me that. I guess you have standard and Oi. But that is another 120 on 780, so it's 900 in a gold. I got 926 in a gold. But I guess I'm not a late searcher, so there is that, I guess. So I do just need to build, and you have 962 in a gold and Oi. So you should not die. Even though Muddy doesn't work. I'm gonna join your CM with a triple debuffer team. I might add a point onto the event where it's like triple debuff team and still win or something. I'm gonna have it where like if you run a Christmas Ogre and 2 debuffs, you lose a point for your team. Unless you're in my team, then you can do it. I need to build a really safe Stam Uma for the CMs, especially round 1. Round 1, you're going to see so many Stam debuffers. It's going to be wild. Except for Christmas Ogre. You're going to stam out everybody that is like not a Christmas Ogre. I think Taiki's going to probably stam out here. Yep. There she goes. Oh, chat. Oh. All right, chat. We got to build 900 double gold Taiki shuttle. I mean, it's so impossible to prepare for all those murmurs, but like you kind of have to. I mean, yeah, I mean, you can't. That's why, like, you need to bring, essentially, you need to bring a Stam debuffer with you so you potentially kill the other Ogre. But this Ogre is obviously not dying. Almost 1,000 Stam and 2 golds. But like this Ogre, you can kill, but you need to bring a Murmur with it. So back to the stamina mines tomorrow. I'm just gonna bring like 1,500 speed, 1,200 stamina. It's just, that's it. Taiki farming? I don't know. Who knows if Taiki... I think we got to build like a better team opera or something. She has her own gold recovery, so I think that's just the easiest option. Who knows what we're doing? We'll figure it out, chat. I thought you said your runs were going well, Shogun. Otherwise, we would have reviewed it. I thought you said you've been doing a lot better. Otherwise, I would have checked it out. See ya, everyone. We'll do it. We'll do more reviews. Cleo only one on Twitch.